I've been having great sex.
Whoa.
Fuck. Welcome back to another episode of Out of Pocket, and today we got a big crew. I'm gonna start with my left. Buddy down the street. You already know.
You get me, yeah?
Right next to him is my man Steve. We call him Coach.
Shooter's gonna shoot.
Right to his left,
Chuku baby.
Chuku
Just not in
baby.
Calgary, man.
I'm freshest man.
Yo.
That's the group leader right there. And then at the farthest left,
Come on.
the newest guest on the channel. Sir, he has a lot of smoke to speak today, so that's why he's out there puffing that. That's why he's puffing that. And as usual, I'm your host. So the way we always start with the cheers, you know.
Cheers. This is water, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
This one, man.
Oh, you're not sipping this thing?
It's just in the wrong cup.
Cheers.
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 I look someone in the eyes. There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna start off just kind of right into it. Would you let your kids pipe in the house?
My boy.
Your boy, not your girl.
What about your daughter?
Can't do it. No.
Can't do it.
Why not the girl?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a soft spot for my girls. I'm being protected them at any cost. I'm telling you.
You know what? Me though.
What about you?
See, here's the thing, man. I just don't want to know about it.
That's all I was gonna say.
Like,
With you.
have decency and at least minimum respect. If you're gonna do it, let it be at least something that's like planned and like done when I'm not around or I'm not aware.
So basically,
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Yeah, basically, no.
Yeah.
Basically.
But wouldn't you want to know though? Just
No.
give them the talk.
No. I promise to God, I don't want to know. I'll give them, listen, I'll give them the talk. Like, I'll tell them, explain like the whole, like, look, if you do this, it's a choice, it's a decision. This is what can happen if you go this route.
Yeah.
But as far as like after that talk, their sex life is erased. I don't want to know about it. So as long as I mean, look, my rule would be not in the house. If you want to do that, if you want to do grown man stuff,
are you saying like both your daughter and son?
Yeah,
for both
that's what I was gonna say.
daughter and son, for both daughter and son,
Okay.
my rule is if you want to do that grown man stuff
Yeah.
or grown people stuff,
Yeah.
go get your own place and no one will disturb
that.
you. But if they're gonna go ahead and still do it regardless, at least have the decency
To hide
to
it.
just do it without without me finding out.
Yeah, don't make
Because
it
if I find out,
Yeah.
I will
man,
kick you out.
it's a problem.
You
That's
kick 'em
all I'll
out?
say.
Yes.
Really?
I'll find your own apartments. I'm stepping rents.
But see, the way I look at it, to be honest, with our new generations and the way the generations keep on going, I feel like you're just gonna have to allow it.
Why do you have to?
You're just gonna have to allow it, because if they don't do it at your house, they're gonna do it to the next man's house. But like Shukuma said, yeah, at least have the like
Shukuma just wants
kind
peace
of
of mind.
hide it.
I swear,
He just wants a piece of mind.
But
That's
okay,
it.
let me tell you this. As a parent, right? It's basically saying if your daughter has a boyfriend, would you let him come around the house?
That's
Yeah.
See, that would be my rule.
That's different.
If it's like, if you're in a relationship, I could allow you to have her
Yeah,
over.
exactly. So it's
But at the same time, I don't want you to be.
yeah, of
Girl,
course.
So
Of
does that
course.
mean you wouldn't let them sleep over them?
No, I'll let them sleep over. But like if they do their thing, I just want the same like decency. Don't make it seem
Exactly,
like this
yeah,
is your house.
yeah.
You're about to like be raising hell and shit. I'm gonna wake up. I want to drink my morning coffee. I see your girlfriend coming downstairs
Oh,
all
hell
tired
no.
up and shit. Nah, like I already know you guys are there.
No,
I'm allowing that.
but listen, check me. If they're like 21 and up, like 18, 21 and up,
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
To be fair,
I don't mind it. That no doubt.
But like no, it's gonna be
They
to
got
it's gonna
that
be to a
brain
limit
down.
though. Like 18 and up, I'm still not gonna be like okay with it that you're gonna be like
Yeah.
just bringing all your Tinder dates and everything to my house
Yeah,
and
of
shit.
course, no. But like, I feel like at that age, I feel like that's when you start easing off.
I don't know, man. I don't
You
care how
start
old you are,
easing
bro.
off, you know?
As long as you're under my roof, you are not just having sex in my house, bro.
I don't know.
You want to have sex? That's
Do it
fine.
outside.
Go find an apartment.
I swear to God,
Get a job. I don't care.
Because at
But
the
if
end of
you're
the
living
day,
under my roof,
the
absolutely
way
not.
I look at it, it's just a natural thing.
It's not natural.
But no one's hold on. No, first of all, no one's disagreeing with that as a natural thing.
Yeah, but it's just-
what you're not going to do
This
is start disrespecting my house.
But
Let me explain.
No,
Let me
yeah,
explain.
facts.
Look, as a parent, you already have all the responsibilities of having to care for your child, provide a healthy roof, food, all these extra things. Which is, I'm not saying you should be getting a gold medal for doing these things. These are responsibilities that you take on
When
as a
you decide
parent.
to have a kid.
Now, when you're a kid, you're saying your kid is 18, 19, 20, whatever the case may be. No one is saying that you can't. Like, I'm not stopping you from going out and exploring and doing those things sexually. No one's saying that you can't do those things. All we're saying is, look, if you're gonna do these things, at least let it be something where, like, okay, if you're gonna do it in the house, let me be on a trip. I've flown to business trip. Oh, I'm not gonna run.
No,
No,
listen. That's okay, because even if you had a roommate, it would be the same thing. If you're trying to touch a girl and you had a roommate, you'd be like, yo, you know, I'm gonna go in. You know, it's up to you if you're gonna be in the house or if you're gonna go somewhere.
That's different.
If I was somebody's roommate, if I was rooming with one of y'all, and you're bringing, you know, just let me know. If you're bringing your girl in to touch, just let me know so I don't be around the house.
It's your
like,
child,
hey.
bro. It's not your roommate.
No, but that's your child. No, but because at the end of the day, it's what is because if they're married, right? Let's say they're married, they're back.
Why
at
you live
home
in my house?
Exactly.
No, listen, I'm not done. They're married, they're back at the crib, they're back at the house for like Christmas or whatever, or just visiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think they're gonna touch in your house while you're there?
That's mad.
But they will.
Exactly. Thank you.
No,
But that's allowed.
But that's so different.
Why is that?
Because they're married.
They're married.
They have that's not a fixed situation. Like, you know that they're only there for a period of time. This one is, you know, but this one is,
But
they're in your house and you got, there's no like,
They have no
we're
responsibilities.
going back, or there's no like they're going back to their place. They're married. Or anything. This is just they're strictly in your house. They're a kid. Well, they're probably around that age of 18, 19, 20, whatever you want to call it. And like, bro, like,
They're still your
they're still your
responsibility,
responsibility.
no,
Exactly.
for me, I'm still there. If they're like 18, if they're younger than 18, that's all I'll give a fuck. But once they're like 18, especially 21,
Right.
yo, what am I doing? Because you know how they say, right? Habits are only made when you're like young or whatever, right? So at a certain age, 21, that's the person you want to be. Just at the same time, it doesn't mean you could just run around with shorties or run around with niggas in the crib, back and forth. No. Have one, okay, I don't mind. And then I'll be like, okay, she's getting touched.
No, okay, let me add one thing though.
He's touching that girl. Okay,
Let me add one
that's
thing.
it. I don't want to see bare niggas coming in,
if
out,
bare niggas
bare
coming to your
girls
house.
coming in and no, just have one.
That's GG's.
You know, maybe switch it out after like 6 months down the road and be like, oh dad, I broke up with him, so now I'm with him. Okay, just give me a heads up, you know? That's all I want. That is it.
No, see, what I'm gonna add is something that I actually back up with DBG.
Yeah.
If it's my son and he has a girlfriend, I will allow it to the point that, like, in my head, I'm thinking they're piping, so I'm like, you know, calm. If it's my daughter,
Absolutely not, bro.
no sleepover.
Not in my house.
You can
Not
come
in my
through and
house.
have dinner and everything.
Yeah.
No sleepover.
Damn.
The internet finna go mad on y'all.
The patriarchy.
Here we go with
I'll
that.
protect my
Yeah.
privacy.
The patriarchy.
I
Sexist.
swear.
Nah, it's okay.
Sexist.
It's okay. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to sleep. No, my little angel is over there.
Over there.
collecting
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry.
there's no way.
Nah,
So,
no.
wait,
no.
the question has to be asked now. So I'll be the devil's advocate here.
Alright.
Okay.
Why is it that you're treating your daughter differently than you're treating your son in the big 20 whatever year is going to be?
20,
Why
30.
is it that you treat your son differently than your daughter? I just want to hear your response.
Because
Because I'm protecting one.
and also guys have different
But you're
ways.
letting someone's
Yeah.
daughter get touched under your roof.
But I feel like if you ask me,
That's the other guy's. That one's daughter. That's her dad's problem. He should come and protect his daughter.
this question, bro, it might be the other way around.
What?
Because I feel like fathers and daughters have like a different kind of bond
That's
as
true.
opposed to mothers and sons.
Right.
So if you ask a woman this same question, she might say she doesn't give a shit, whatever,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
her daughter is
yeah,
doing.
right,
But
that's
her
true.
son,
God,
like,
let's be real. Let's be real.
Because
bro.
then
I don't hear this.
And that perspective of
I don't
the
think it's the same. That
is disrespecting women.
I get what you're saying,
So is that
but I just think the real reason is that we just view sex differently with the genders. Let me explain what I mean. If a guy has sex with a lot of girls, for some reason, it's seen as like, okay, look, he's accomplished something.
He's
Like,
working for
he's
it.
doing it. It's like he's actually he's actually like
that's
praised for that.
that's facts.
But when a female sleeps with a lot of dudes, it's looked at as like, yeah, ick. Like it's kind of like turned off. It's kind of like
Boorish
it's
behavior.
easy or
That's
it's like, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is like, why is it that it's viewed differently between the different genders? Because just like how you're saying,
Okay,
you wouldn't mind
okay.
Okay, I have a response for that.
Okay, you go first, and then I'll add on to it.
Personally, I think for guys, you have to work harder to get to a position where you sleep with a girl, as opposed to a girl. Like it doesn't matter how like dead looking you are, as a female, you can still find some nigga out there that wants to smash.
Right.
But the case is not the same for guys. You know, like because girls have like double standard, but their standards are higher because they want you to be like that nigga, you know, before they let
Be
you.
him.
Yeah, be him, you know. Before you get, they let you get to that position where you know what, I want to smash you.
You see how girls never have any issue of like height, like for themselves.
Yeah.
You don't see it. You don't see a guy saying, I would only date tall girls that are like taller than me, or
yeah.
it's like if the vibe is there, I'm with it. But I have a preference. It doesn't mean that's like a strict
A
filter.
requirement.
But with girls, they're the ones that set that one. They can be like, I'm not touching a guy below 6 feet and everything.
We're going off topic.
No, but that's it. Like they can
Right,
set
of
standards
course,
like that, and
Yeah,
they will still
sure.
find someone. But if we guys decide, okay, fuck it, I'm not sleeping with any girl that's like taller than 5'8". I'm not sleeping with blondes. I'm not sleeping with girls that have long nails. Guy, by the end of the time, you're just there with your hand. Because where are you gonna find this exact specification for yourself, for you to even be whoring around? So that's the situation there.
So we're saying because of that, well, here's the thing. Even if I get what we're saying with that, right? But back to your original question, right? Why is it, or back to the original topic, why is it then that like, you're so comfortable and okay if you know it's your son bringing home a girl, right?
His
Yeah,
girlfriend,
cool.
his girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it has to be like someone that is more than just a smash and
Yeah,
a dash.
yeah.
kind of
It can't be a
That's
one.
the-
You can't tell my property
Yeah,
to a
it can't be a
whorehouse.
one night.
But honestly, overall, I would be protected regardless if it's in my house or outside.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm being more
For both
protected.
your son and daughter?
No, just
For
for my
both-
daughter. Just for my daughter.
Okay.
The reason why for my daughter is because guys actually have so much
You guys are just gonna do it for
freedom.
your daughter?
No, think about it. Guys have freedom, and if you actually don't protect your daughter, you're a bad father. Because guess what? Let's say right now your daughter goes out and have sex. She gets pregnant, or both they're dating. They both we call it. She gets pregnant. The guy can literally decide to leave as soon as he wants, and guess who's gonna end up being stuck dealing with this situation?
You are
It's gonna be the daughter.
Yeah.
So why can I not protect my daughter? Because we know that if my son was to be able to go out there and have sex with whoever, he can leave whenever. Obviously, I wouldn't support it. It's fact. He could be like, yo, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to take care of this kid. I'm out. But my daughter can't just simply do it.
Yes,
That's why I protect her.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
My next question, yeah. Some things I see, like how like some girls and stuff like on these dating shows and all of that. Like when they're describing themselves and their sex lives and everything, they'll be like, "Oh, I think my sex life's kind of dead because guys are intimidated by me and all that shit." So now I actually, we have 5 good-looking guys out here. Is there something about like girls that intimidates you?
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Oh no, you know what? I think one thing that would intimidate me is if I met like a successful girl.
More successful than you?
Yeah, that would intimidate me for sure. Cause I'll be like, damn, that's like the status level I've been trying to get to.
Okay.
So it's like if she's like, obviously she's gonna be like, yo, let's go to do this, let's do this. Sometimes your bank account won't be supporting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just like I'll get intimidated by that, or the position she holds, herself. Even going to like parties with her, like those office parties, Christmas parties, whatever, I'd be kind of intimidated. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's how I think.
So status intimidates.
Because
Yeah.
because I feel like at the end of the day, it comes with that. It's the status that intimidates you. It's not the person you're with that intimidates you. It's the status she has.
But can I ask you why does it intimidate you? Like what about her status makes it so intimidating? Because here's why I'm asking this, right? Because
Yeah.
you bring up an example of status, right? In terms of her, socio-economic, status and being whatever. Like, so if that's the case, your girl's in a better position than you are, right?
No, for me, it's not like I mind it. I don't mind it, but it's because for me, I've set my own goals too, right? I'm trying to achieve certain level. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, damn, like, how did she get that? How did she do that kind of thing? So at the end of the day, I'm just like, man, I feel like a loser because I'm not there yet with that status level.
I get what you're
That's how
saying.
I feel.
I know, I get what you're saying. I understand that. I guess my question is like, okay, if she, even with all this, still wants to be with you, because I'm assuming she wants to be with you,
Yeah.
right? That's the angle I'm going with.
I mean, obviously, if she's still with you.
Well, still with you,
Yeah.
exactly. Why would it intimidate you that she's in a better place at this time, knowing that it's not something that's like being brought up on her end as like, okay, she'll say, like, it would be different if she looks at you differently because you're not at that level with her.
But women
right?
do look at you different.
Oh, well, listen, we're speaking two different things right now because
Okay.
in general,
Yeah.
I agree. Like, most women do not want to date a dude or be in a serious relationship with a dude that is not at their level or if not higher than their level, socioeconomically.
I wouldn't say most women, but
You wouldn't say most?
I would say some women, but not most women.
I feel
So
like,
you
okay, so what's
pause,
up to you though? What's
Pause,
up?
pause, pause.
Like,
So you-
percentage wise.
No, that's what I want to talk. So you think? So you saying you think majority?
It's under 50%, bro.
So you, that's what I'm saying. So you think majority of women are okay dating a
Yeah.
dude that's below them
Yeah.
socioeconomically?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I say
Fair enough.
black women are.
Listen,
Bring the hands
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Talking shit.
You know why I say that? Because I feel like black women will always take broken men and turn them into something. Whoa, white
cap.
whoa.
Cap.
Am I wrong?
I don't know about that.
You're saying that
I don't
you're
know
saying
about
that a
that.
black
I don't
woman
know about
are
that.
more
That.
willing to date a guy that's social down.
Wait,
below
Social,
socioeconomic?
exactly.
Okay,
to bring them,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then there's white women who wouldn't give a fuck about that. They're like, yo, you're not on my level. Keep it moving. Keep it walking.
Interesting.
I-
That is
Wow, but
interesting.
there's the other way.
That is
Yeah,
interesting.
it's the other way
That is
around.
very
Because
interesting, bro.
if you look at it, what's that doctor's that one dude that died? Because it's like I forgot the guy's name that died. He's always
Switch.
talking about this.
You
He's
just
always
have
like
to, not
he's
to.
always like he's always
Oh, you're
like
talking about Samuel.
Yeah.
yeah,
One
he's
of those-
always, he's always like yo, black women. It's either him or some other person. They're like black women are more willing to take someone that's broken down, fix them up, and then watch that guy leave them to go for another girl.
No, that's hate talking.
I swear.
I don't think that's
I
true.
swear.
I know about that.
I
See,
swear. Look
okay,
it
look.
up. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel.
I'll definitely say this. I'll say this though. It's not, for me, it's not about race. In my opinion,
No, it's-
from what
it's
I've
not
seen,
about race, it's not
no.
about
I'm
race,
speaking.
yeah.
I'm speaking. I just want to make my point. My general point is, I don't know who Nate is seeing, but for me, from my experience, what I've seen, I don't think majority of women would, and they can do it for a period of time, right? But if you're talking about like, I'm talking about long term. I'm talking about like forever, like the 5, 10, 20, 30 years. If you're constantly at below her socioeconomic level, I don't think she's gonna be with you long term. That's just my opinion from what I've witnessed, seen, and observed. Right?
Yeah,
A
Okay,
woman, generally
but
speaking, you
but
have
I
to do
say
that
this,
to be
I say
at a
this.
higher, equal or higher.
Your pool is Calgary, bro. Like, your pool is literally Calgary. No,
No,
you have to-
no,
I can't say.
because-
I can't say. You don't know where I've been before. I was in Calgary.
Talk to him.
No,
Okay.
but for real though, but for real.
Okay, like, where have you been before Calgary?
Bro, you want me to start naming?
As an adult. As an
Southeast.
adult.
What do you
where have
consider?
been?
What do you consider as an
Like,
adult?
when you've grown up, like, to kind of understand.
Would you consider being in like observing in like when you're still in high school? As
Okay,
observing?
no. High school,
Bro, you
High
can't
school
speak
don't
count.
count.
You can't speak on that in high
You
school, bro.
can't even count
You
that.
can't speak on that. That's why I said.
Nigga, in
your
high
pool-
school, if you can
that's
buy
why-
a girl Jimmy chicken,
That's why I say your
Yeah.
pool. That's why you say your pool is literally Calgary. Because as an adult, this is where you spend most of your life. Am I wrong?
You can say that, but I've still visited places.
No,
even
I
as an adult.
know you have, but my point is,
But have you
you can't say
dated in
you
that
can't-
in
you can't
that
say
place?
majority.
Have you dated the women in your
I
adulthood
can't honestly
in
say
that,
that. I can't honestly say that.
city?
I can't honestly say that.
Yes,
Yes,
I think
that's what I'm saying. You
that's
can't say
what he's
majority.
saying.
That's why I
That's
say
what he's
some. Because
Yeah.
we don't. I feel like there are some countries where when a woman is grown up, when you're dealing with a woman, most of them don't care about your status or whatever.
Well, but then again, those women don't have anything to begin with.
Okay.
No, but at the same time, this
If
is
we're
where I
gonna
come-
talk about other
this is
countries.
where- this is where
I don't
come-
know,
Like,
man.
I'm
for
not
example,
bringing
what country?
race or anything.
What country are you talking
No,
about?
I'm just saying in general, like outside of like the environment that we live in.
Yeah.
I believe that some women, like when they've grown up, they know what they want. They don't care about like how much you have in your bank account.
Yeah,
as long as
yeah.
you have like some kind of like how do I put it?
Ambition.
Like if you have a direction of your like the way you want your life to be, and you're working towards that, a lot of people don't care about how much you make or how much you have in your bank account.
That's a
or-
different
as long
point.
as-
I agree with that point. Like, as long as there's direction and like you're not just trying to be stagnant.
Yeah,
to just
obviously nobody wants to be
you know
a
where.
loser, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess a fair point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
I
You
feel
know,
like you guys
we're getting
are-
off track. We're getting
I
off
feel like
track.
you guys are just. It's nobody wants to date a person without ambition. That's
it.
it.
That's I mean,
We're still getting off track though. Back to, I still want to understand your because you were saying how like
Okay.
you could feel intimidated because of a
All
girl,
my- all
a
the-
girl,
all the
or
status
a woman
she
whose
has.
status being of higher. Why is it the case that you feel intimidated if this is a girl that's still knowing that you're below where she's at?
Okay, but-
it's okay with being with still okay with being with you.
before we get into that, can I ask, like, this woman that you're like, are you together already? Or
Yeah, that's what
before?
together already.
we're
Yeah,
together
we're together
already,
already.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, to be fair, my question was more so like if you're about to approach.
That's
a girl.
what I thought. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
Like,
I thought it was what you
would you
asked.
ever look at a girl and say she's out of my league?
That's why I thought.
yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I do.
Bro,
What do you mean?
majority of the girls, yeah.
Yes.
Especially if she's a beautiful girl and she's good looking. Because at the end of the day, bro, you could be the most ugliest dude on earth. If you don't have confidence, or if
Confidence.
if you don't have confidence, or you just know what you're used to, you're gonna feel intimidated. But we always tend to date up every single time. Every time you date a girl, you want a better girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to get to a better girl, that's a different pool. You know what I mean? So obviously, by nature, you're gonna feel intimidated.
Really?
Not necessarily to the point where it's like you're gonna be stuck and not approach a girl. No, you'll approach a girl, but deep down, your heart is pounding.
Yes.
No, I think because I think the difference is what you do with that intimidation or that with that like because there's certain guys that like okay as soon as they see a girl that they feel like is out of their league, it's like that fight or
pull
fight
back,
mode,
yeah.
right?
Well, it's not
So
really
you don't-
intimidation. It's more of like just
A
being
challenge.
afraid of being rejected.
You reject exactly.
But you gotta accept
But,
that. But you gotta accept that and be like, you know what?
Hey, let me
willing.
say
Because
something.
yo, sometimes I'm like, damn, that girl's so fine. I'm willing to be rejected by her.
Okay, no,
Even-
I
even-
I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
that.
saying.
I read
That's
that.
the
But that's
difference.
legendary
That's what I'm
level
saying.
of a player.
No, I read that.
That's what I'm
Because,
saying. That's
there's
what I'm
girls
saying.
that
Legendary
you-
level.
you-
Yeah.
willing to talk to.
Yeah.
But you know there's a high chance of
You might get
rejection.
rejected.
Rejection.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's not necessarily I'm scared to talk to you. I'm
Exactly.
I'm just going to throw my hat.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? No, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Shooters
about
gonna
different-
shoot.
That's what I mean by the different
They're
type of
gonna
niggas
shoot.
though. Different type
Shooters
of
gonna
guys.
shoot.
Because so like what DBG say, I feel like most of the guys, or all, I feel like most of us here in this room
Yeah.
are being the type of person like, look, even though we know it could be rejected, we'll still be willing
still-
to throw our hands
Yeah.
and still give a shot. And then if you get rejected,
Yeah.
hey,
My bad.
you try.
You never know.
But-
Just roll that ball, turn away. Oh shit, it's a strike.
Straight, yeah.
Agreed. But there's still a lot of guys though that in the opposite, on opposite, if they see that, if they feel that, it's like that, like, oh, she might be out of my league, they might not even want to even give it a chance though, to even try approaching that girl because of like they just feel like, look, I'm just gonna be rejected. They already have the defeated mentality already
It's
before
the,
they
it's
even
the
try.
weak ego. It's the weak ego, like the fragile
be.
ego. They don't like it's already weak. They don't want to like get that definite no to like put it down. And people are like they're not really, confident in themselves that like regardless of whatever anyone thinks, I'ma still be me. Some people don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like
That's actually true,
getting
yeah.
that girl's attention is like that thing that boosts the ego for them. So like I feel like I don't know about y'all, but with me, if a girl turns me down, it won't stop me.
No.
There's a lot of-
You're still you at
You're
that.
never
Like,
gonna never gonna hit 100% of the shots.
Exactly. I just gotta be pragmatic. I'm not everyone's type. Not everyone's my type.
Facts.
Like
That's
so, like
facts.
I can't. I might be good looking, but at the same time, there's other people out there that don't like black guys.
Do you know what's so random? Just okay, this is just random, but it's also on the same lines of being rejected and taking a shot, shooting a shot. Do you realize, if a dude hollers at, I'm just using this up, 10 girls, 10 girls, and gets even like 2? Do you know you're like the top nigga, like you're the top
Yeah,
two,
that's
bro? I'm lost, bro.
true,
Bro,
it's
I'm lost, bro.
Yeah.
10. If you walk up to
No
10
way.
random girls,
Yeah, bro.
and you
Just
just
think
get
about it
2.
like this, bro. And it's different for girls because the moment a girl walks out right now, she can collect 10
She can
numbers.
collect 10.
It's not-
Even if she was, even if she's a 6, even if she's
She's
a
not
6,
gonna tell me even.
she's gonna come back just
I'm
2.
telling you,
Facts.
2.
Yeah.
That's 20%, bro.
Wow.
I
Dude,
know.
you are hitting
Wow.
to top tier, bro.
Nigga bringing statistics and this shit. I thought it would be like at least 3 or 4.
No, Chuku has been going over his numbers.
Dude, I checked it too.
He went through his books. Child, we're slow this week, huh?
gotta bounce back next time. Have a team meeting with
I
themselves.
swear.
Oh,
So I'm just saying,
That's
man.
why it's only so it's just 2 in your
Just
top now.
two and you're one of the top.
And also, I want to add on before we take off, bro. Majority of the time though, we actually give too much credit to these.
For me, yeah. For me, when it comes to this girl,
Have you ever hollered at a girl and you're like, man, this girl's pen, you know, she's beautiful, she has an education, she makes her own money, she dressed properly.
Yeah.
You go to the next party, and the next man's are talking about choo choo, this and that.
Yeah.
And you're like,
But this
what
whole
the
time
fuck?
you're afraid to.
I know.
Yeah.
This girl. How many times has that happened?
It happens,
crazy.
bro.
That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is another thing I wanted to bring up also. I feel like I don't like
That's
the word
actually facts.
intimidate, bro.
No,
Why? Because that's a word
because
that
that's the word most girls
goes
use
through
when they're
around.
like,
Yeah. Because my thing is like the word intimidated.
Like they say
being
guys
intimidated.
intimidated
I don't
by
see it
that.
as being intimidated. Because one prime example is like a girl that talks about like this money example, right? A girl that talks about like, a guy's always intimidated about my money and stuff like that. I mean, I know what my guy said was talking about intimidation, but I don't think intimidation is the
That's not the right
word
Yeah.
to describe. Because like I feel like when you talk about intimidation, right? It's almost as if it's like you're like almost putting yourself in like a shell. Oh my God, she makes all this money. I can't even like I don't know what to do.
Oh, no,
but you can't call it that.
It's not like that.
That's
It's not
what
like
the
that.
word
Yeah,
intimidation
yeah.
is given. You know what I'm trying to
Oh,
say?
okay,
It's like
okay.
you're almost like scared to like talk to this person because of such and such things. In this case, we're using the example of a woman's money.
Yeah.
For me, from my experience of like a girl making a lot of money, it's not I'm intimidated about her making money because if you're making your money, I'm happy for you. Like make your bread.
No, it's not.
But I don't know. I'm just using the talk.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm
Okay.
talking about it's me. I'm saying my biggest issue though is when a girl leads on with that, like with that part of it. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm a boss
Yeah.
bitch. I make all this. Like,
that's-
I'm this. Like, you have to be able to match me and pay for this and do this. It's the entitlement that comes from being.
That's what I was gonna say because for me, not approaching a girl, it's not about your 10 out of 10. It's more about the kind of attitude you have.
Thank
Right.
you.
Like right in that.
Right.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can be fine as hell, but your attitude can just put me so off.
Oh.
It's not that I'm scared to talk to you. It's just that I don't want to have to deal with that shit.
Right.
you know?
But do you know that
That's-
these girls
that's
still
it
go
for me.
around and say you're intimidated?
Yeah, that's the word they describe it.
It's like
That's what it
in the club,
describes.
you could tell if a girl is like all about herself or she's just she's
out
she's
there.
just
Yeah.
gonna
Yo,
vibe.
yeah, if you see a girl having a good time,
Yeah, you
who
definitely.
the fuck would want to be part of that good time as
Exactly.
well? It's the same thing as us guys. Like if you're that guy that's standing in the corner just being dead and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe one girl come talk to you just to ask you why you're being dead.
Right.
No girl's gonna come talk to you despite all the other niggas that been giving her attention to holler at you when you're not showing any
But
reason for her to be
Remember
there.
back in the day when we used to like turn up in the club and the girl
But that's the
literally
thing,
just
it's
pull
because
out.
we were
It's
turning
like-
up.
Right.
It's literally we're just literally turning up. We're just
Yeah.
just homies.
Like the
that's
moment
it.
you show that you're having
Just
a
having
good fun
time,
with
they
it
want to be
yourself,
part of that.
you don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
And they want to be part of that.
Right, right.
It's like
Exactly.
it's like if you host a party, and like on one hand the party is like you're just waiting for the girls to come in. Nobody's gonna come there.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, nobody's there. It's just you and your boys. You just
Having a
living
good
it
time,
up.
yeah.
People are like, yo, what's the ad? Nothing special is happening other than you guys are having fun. People just trying to jump. So why would you expect girls to come? So it's the same thing as if I was a guy. I go in, I look at a girl, she's looking pen and everything, but then I just see her like just bang,
Yeah.
just like looking down at everyone else. What the hell makes you think I want to come deal with that?
I'm the type of nigga that'll still go fuck around.
No, if anything, I'll just come like, yo, get off that horse.
Exactly.
Relax a little bit.
I can see you say some shit like that though. That's a funny
Sometimes
For
like,
me,
you got
I
nothing
just-
better to do, lick it
I
in the
guess-
system.
I don't know. Sometimes you're just gonna go poke. You're just like you just to
But
fuck
then you
around.
fuck around, you find out.
And but that's the thing. But that's the thing. I was about to say,
Yeah.
yo, sometimes you find out the good stuff though, because those same girls will be there thinking guys have been intimidated the whole night to come talk to them,
Right.
and then the first guy that talks, she'll think, oh, this nigga got guts and everything. Nah, no, nigga's just here to fuck around,
Exactly.
and you
No,
gotta
but
find out.
It always goes down to that though. I feel like our crew doesn't, the rejection part, it doesn't hit us because we're just always fucking around.
Hey man, it's something to laugh about.
It's literally just
If you get rejected, you laugh
Because
about it.
remember back in the day, you literally go holla, you get rejected, the whole crew's like, ah,
You know? And then while you're there, you try to set up the next round.
Exactly.
It's real. It's like,
Hey, I remember my friend Steve. You know what I'm saying?
it's literally just something to do.
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
it's not like you're going out there to find the one. that if you get rejected, that's it for the end of your life. It's just like, yo, fuck it. Let me hear it. Let me hear
Yeah,
some
it's
raps.
facts. It's facts. I think that's just part of the process of honestly being a man, though. Because like,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like,
Yeah.
you have to, as a man, you have to get comfortable quick with rejection. If you don't, bruh,
You're gonna have a miserable
life is gonna suck for you.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is like, the way life is set up, society is set up. Unfortunately, as a guy, like you have to be the one to put yourself out there if you want to ever, have a situation of having like family, kids, legacy. You're gonna have to be the one to. You're gonna be like from a very young age, as a guy, you already know, bruh. Listen, listen. Especially if you have any, if you're a dude that has a sister, and actually observed how like, especially in a immigrant household, observe how like the parents, like a dad especially, treated like the sister compared to like sons.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Opposite.
Night and
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Night
yeah.
and day.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
as a guy, like it's almost like, bro, you're already taught like at a young age, like, look, if you don't fucking amount to something, boy,
Yeah.
you're getting nothing in this life,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You're getting nothing.
Facts.
But if you're a woman, no offense, it's just the reality of. I don't want to say that, but it's just the reality of life. You could amount to nothing, like
And still get
personally,
picked up.
and still find a way, bro,
Yeah.
for a guy to just give you his last name, pick you up, and become something. I'm not saying it's like that's what you should be relying on,
Yeah.
but I'm saying the reality of the situation is
You can always
it
come
can
out
happen. It can things like that
It's
can
been
happen.
happening.
Let me finish my point. Let me
Go
finish my
ahead.
point. My point is this: what I say. I'm just gonna give you an example. Who's gonna stay with you longer? A black girl that's gonna ride or die with you, or a white girl that's gonna ride or die with you?
Ride or die is ride or die. It don't matter the race.
Black girls are definitely shown they're gonna ride or die with you, regardless of whatever.
100%.
Try. That's why I say
Black
black
girl.
girl. Huh?
You fucked up.
Fuck around.
I'm telling you.
experience.
That's what I say. Literally, go look up online. Black girls will literally take a broken man, change them, and they'll literally, and the man will literally leave them.
I know what that broken man means.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean like, and
My God, you
nigga
can
that's
watch
coming from
Simon
nothing.
Samuel too much.
I swear, I don't know
To
what's coming from,
something.
to be honest, man.
From something
Man
to
says look online?
I know.
nothing to something.
This man
And
be
the nigga will
switching every
literally
day.
leave them and keep on moving.
Keywords.
So are you saying the niggas use black girls?
I wouldn't say the niggas use. It's just a black girl's. It's like it's shown. They'll take a man that's broken. That means like that have nothing, and make them into something, and that nigga will end up leaving them.
Having nothing doesn't mean you're broken though.
No,
It just means you got
no,
nothing.
but that's what I mean. Like
Fair enough.
you get and you guys can see
I
that.
don't think
It's
that's a
literally
fact.
there.
Yeah, I don't think that's a
It's
fact.
literally a fact.
I don't think that's a
It's
fact.
really a
I
fact.
don't think it's
I
fact.
don't know, man.
I don't think it's a fact. But I mean, you can like it's all opinions out here. Fuck, we've been
opinions, that's
drinking.
right.
There's nobody out here that has any market research except for Chupo
That's
with
what
his
I
own
think.
data
I think,
analysis
like-
of 2 out of 10.
I think most of the time it's like
2 hours later.
I feel like most success. I mean, I guess you've seen this in like the media. Like successful man, like black man, will be ending up marrying like a white girl.
You know what's crazy about that? Again, stats have actually shown
Statistics, like
that like when it comes to because this narrative for some reason that like is like most black guys end up with like women out of their race kind of
Well,
stuff.
just look at the NBA draft last year.
But guys, do you know the NBA is 1%.
I'm seeing a lot of beige kids in the
1%
future.
of niggas, bro.
Right.
Like what I'm trying to get at, like okay, you
It's
have
not
me.
even 1% less.
Thank you. Probably
And
less than
these are
1%.
the niggas that went to the draft,
Thank you.
Right.
not the ones in the combine.
The point I'm trying to say is
yeah.
there's no, I can't remember the exact numbers, but it was well over 80+% of black marriages where it's a black guy marrying a black woman. Most black guys are actually marrying black women. It's the smaller, it's the smaller
I'm not denying
percent.
that. Yeah.
Is a smaller percent of like the 0.0001% of successful
Black
dudes
Yeah.
that people portray. I want to use as these are the black guys that only want to date white women. Blah 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 kind of stuff. They're not taking into account the entire black
No, but I
male
feel like our
population.
generation, people don't really give a fuck.
Yo, whoever you
Our
connect
generation
with.
doesn't.
But
give a
yo,
fuck.
Give a fuck about what?
like the race. I mean, there's some people that do, but I feel like most of the people don't really give a fuck who they're.
It's a preference thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a do or die. But to add on to Chukwu's thing
Yeah.
about like, you know, a lot of black marriages out there being, you know, like black man, black woman, but they only focus on the black man, white woman. It's because it's just like something different. That's why they talk about the new thing.
That's the media, man.
Like, you know,
That's
like
true.
they won't document, oh, a black man married a black woman.
Hell no.
Because, you know, they just want something to talk about. So now they're trying to make this narrative that every black guy that's successful ends up with
guy, come on.
well, like you use the NBA draft as an example.
No, I didn't use the NBA draft.
That was me.
That was
it.
Yeah.
That's the same example most people use.
Right.
And that's the thing. They're like one
Professional
person,
athletes.
yeah.
Usually, like, bro.
one person said it, not everyone's saying it. It's like it's not the case. You know, like look at Andrew Wiggins, look at LeBron. Like look at all there's the ones before them, like Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, all of those guys. Like, you know, there was already an era before them, but no one ever talked about their parents.
That's actually true.
But now they're like, there's a little tweak in the system. There's like, oh look, shit, look.
I feel like
look
it's
how many
not.
mulattoes are here.
I feel like it's not a tweak. It's just generations changing. Generations like coming together.
I still don't get what
Who the
the
hell is
change
this
is.
nigga,
I still
bro?
don't get the change, bro. Because
I got generations coming together.
Yeah, it's like cause
It don't matter if
you're
you're black or white.
exactly. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're going into.
Take your shit out.
Yeah.
Listen.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Because
You know?
now it's more acceptable now for that to happen than back in the day. Like early back in Magic Johnson days, you're marrying a white person or whatever, and people will be like, oh wow, that's fucked up.
No, they did it then too.
Magic
With
Johnson
OJ
is?
and
Bro,
fucking
how do you
God,
think
terrible
Magic
example.
Johnson is, bro? Bro, Magic Johnson was Yo.
Can't using that.
Can't use
using that.
You know it, boy.
But they did it with Tiger Woods and shit.
Oh yeah, they did.
Another terrible
I know, help. Yeah, I can't help. We out. Yo, we're gonna call it there. You know, it's been a nice, informative episode. You know, we got the man DBG and Chukwu playing devil's advocate. You know, we like to have this type of people out there. And we got the man Steve holding down for the people that don't understand what's going on.
No, let me tell you
There we
something.
go.
Let her know.
There we go again.
Your mama booty twerking in that Cowboys basement.
What's this nigga on, bro? From me and the crew and the man them in the back.
Gang.
There you go.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and this is where we end it.
It's like
Follow
you
the
said
page, and like.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
I like that.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm tired of being the only one commenting.
We are.
Please.
We are.
Somebody say something. Somebody say something.
We are done.